Who would have thought that giving a speech about oneself would be so intimidating? My name is Andrea Flamini, and I'm eager to better my communication skills in this class as I feel it will benefit me greatly in the future. I wasn't always this nervous when it came to speaking in front of an audience, but as I grew older, that seemed to change. I'm excited to have the opportunity to not only introduce myself to my peers in this class, but to get to know you all a little bit better as well. Growing up, I was faced with many struggles in life, both internal and external. However, if it weren't for these obstacles, I would not be the resilient person that I am today. I was brought up solely by my mother, who for the majority of my life was a full-time student working towards her PhD by day and a trauma nurse working 12 to 14-hour shifts by night. She had always stressed the importance of completing my education before having children so that I didn't have to go through the struggles that she endured with me. I'm the oldest of 5, 2 of which lived with my mother and I, so life remained hectic. As my mom was always working to keep a roof over our heads, I had to help watch my sisters. The most difficult period in my life so far was my first year of college. My mother had gone through a divorce with my now ex-stepfather. We were struggling financially, and I was having a hard time juggling work, school, and my siblings. This caused me to develop extreme anxiety, and panic attacks were a regular occurrence. Since then, my mother and I have both managed to create a better living for ourselves, and my sisters are doing better than ever. I've been basking in the excitement that the real world has to offer me for about 5 years now, and I can assure you it has not gotten any easier. I'm currently living the dream as a debt collector at a medical billing agency where I work full-time. My coworkers are what keep me sane in my line of work, as all of them are quite entertaining in their own unique ways. The job itself is what keeps me motivated to do well in school and better my life, because as awesome as it is to be verbally abused by customers on a daily basis, I do not want to make a career out of it. On top of working, I'm also a full-time student. These online classes are a tremendous aid for me considering how much I have on my plate. I'm currently working towards a degree in criminal psychology. I have a ways to go until I obtain a degree of any kind, but as my mother always taught me, hard work eventually pays off, and now is the time to work towards a decent living. Although I remain busy and my social life is essentially non-existent while I'm in school, I'm determined to stay on track in order to better myself and attain a career that I actually enjoy. I've known since high school that I wanted to pursue a career in psychology, but I was unaware of how many fields that it has to offer until my first year in college. The motive behind what drives a person to commit a serious crime such as murder has always fascinated me, and I'm ecstatic that I decided to further my education in this field. Once I obtain the proper degrees for criminal psychology, I would like to work with both juveniles and adult prisoners. I would be analyzing why they committed the crimes in order to determine whether it was an act of mental instability or not. I would like to have a family one day, but I want to make sure that I'm more financially stable first and have completed most, if not all, of my schooling. I prefer not to plan out every detail of my future, as I am well aware that not everything goes according to plan. This speech doesn't even begin to sum up the obstacles I've overcome in the past, am currently facing, and that I will encounter in the future. I believe that my abilities to face these troubles head-on will get me far in life. Learning how to communicate efficiently in front of an audience will help me with my career in the future, as part of my daily routine will include me testifying in court-related environments. I look forward to seeing all of your speeches, and I can sense myself gradually overcoming the nervousness I get when speaking in front of an audience.